Welcome to Ridji. Now we are continuing the session pair of straight line chapter. In that pair of straight line chapter, the next topic is slope of a pair of straight lines here. Before listening to this class, once go through the material which is provided to you, that is volume number 3. In that volume number 3, the pair of straight line chapter, in that according to the material only we are discussing, we are teaching the classes based on material only. Each and every point in this board is included in our material. Please once go through the material before watching this class here. So while watching also you can cross check the material. Here the topic name is slope of pair of lines here. Slope of pair of lines. Here I am taking two lines. This is L1 is equal 0 and this is L2 is equal 0 here. So first he is given the point 1 here. In this point we have several points here related to this one. So 3 points are related to this one here. If y is equal to m1x and y is equal to m2x, this is y is equal to m1x and this is y is equal to m2x. Here we have two straight lines which is having intercept is 0, which is having intercept is 0. We don't have intercepts, that is nothing but they are passing through origin, and here we have two slopes m1 and m2 here. So they are y is equal to m1x, y is equal to m2x are the two lines represented by the pair of straight line. They are pair of straight lines here, and with a equation ax square. For the pair of straight line equation already we know the standard form for this one. Second order homogeneous equation is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal 0, where b is not equal to 0. This is the standard form of pair of straight line equation, second order homogeneous equation. This is the one, and with the slopes m1 and m2. This line is having m1 slope and this line is having m2 slope. Now here the first point related to this information, this is the basic information he is provided. Here two straight lines are there. The straight line L1 is equal to 0, that is nothing but y is equal to m1x, and the second line y is equal to m2x, and it is having slope m1, it is having slope m2, and the pair of straight line equation, this is the pair of straight line equation. The combined equation of pair of straight line equation is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. This is the information he is given up to here, and according to that information he is given some points. The first point in that one is the slope of the lines are roots of the quadratic equation. If here the slope of lines m1 and m2 are the slopes of two straight lines here, according to that slopes here, the equation of slopes in the quadratic form, that is bm square plus 2hm plus a. It is a quadratic equation in terms of slope, here. So bm square plus 2hxm plus a is equal to 0. This is the first point. The slopes of lines are of the quadratic equation. This is the most important expression for the slope. If the slope is given in the quadratic expression for the pair of straight line, that is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. This is the first point. And the second point, m1 plus m2, he is given, this is the quadratic equation he is given. This is the quadratic equation. For this quadratic equation, the sum of the roots m1 plus m2 is equal to minus 2h by b. This is the sum of the roots. This is nothing but sum of the roots. m1 plus m2 is equal to minus 2h by b, and the product of the roots for the quadratic equation m1 into m2 is equal to a by b. This is the product of the roots here, and difference of the roots according to this equation. I am telling, according to this pair of straight line equation we can find the sum of the roots and the product of the roots, and difference between the roots. Modulus of m1 minus m2, that is equal to 2 into square root of h square minus ab by modulus of b here. This is the values for sum of the roots and product of the roots and difference of the roots based on the pair of straight line equation, that is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square, where a and b h values are from this equation here. This is the standard form of the pair of straight line equation. This is all about the second point. And the third point is the combined equation of the pair of lines with slope m1 and m2. The combined equation of pair of straight lines with the m1 and m2, we know that is L1 and L2 is equal to 0. This will become the standard form of pair of straight line equation. Here L1 is nothing but y minus generally we have y is equal to m1x and y is equal to m2x. So if you bring this to left hand side, y minus m1x into y minus m2x. If you multiply these two equations, we will get the equation is equal, this is the equation, y square minus sum of the roots into xy plus product of the roots into x square. So here it is in the form of ax square 2hxy plus by square, ax square 2hxy plus by square. A is nothing but m1 m2. 2h is nothing but minus of m1 m2. B is equal to 1 here. This is the expression for the pair of straight line when the two equation of lines y is equal to m1x. Here L1 into L2 is equal to 0 here. So L1 is nothing but y minus m1 into x. L2 is equal to y minus m2 is equal to x. Here the product of these two, the resultant multiplication of these two lines is here y square minus m1 m2, m1 plus m2 sum of the roots into xy and plus product of the root into y square. If you compare this equation with ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0, this is a pair of straight line general form of the equation here. And now the next point is the second point, the slope of a straight line is represented by a equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square, ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to are reciprocal to each other, then if a is equal to b. Here just understand the point here is given two pair of straight lines. For example, this is L1 is equal to 0 and this is L2 is equal to 0 here. And the slope of first line m1 and m2, m1 and m2 are reciprocal to each other. Reciprocal to each other here. So then the condition will become a is equal to b. If a is equal to b, then the slopes of these two straight lines m1 and m2 are reciprocal to each other here. And next point is the most important. First understand the concept each and everything here. The first one, in this one the slopes are reciprocal here. First point is saying, this point is saying reciprocal to each other. Reciprocal to each other of slope. Each other of slopes here. And next point is, if the slopes of two lines represented by ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. This is the pair of straight line equation. This is the pair of straight line equation. This is combination of two lines, that is L1 is equal to 0 and L2 is equal to 0 here. And are in the ratio of the slopes are in the ratio of L is to m. L is to m. If the slopes are of line L1 and L2 in the ratio of L is to m, then the condition will become L plus m whole square into AB is equal to 4h square m. Understand this point very carefully here. So in the last part, if two slopes are reciprocal to each other, for example, it is 1 by a and other is a. For example, it is V, then the other slope is 1 by V. This is nothing but reciprocal. Reciprocal for this point here. And the next point is, if the slopes, if the two slopes are there, if the two lines are there, are in the ratio for the slope M1, for the slope M2 here. M1 slope is L and M2 slope is M. They are in the ratio of L is to M. Then the condition will become L plus N whole square AB is equal to 4x square M. This is the condition, most important condition for the ratios of the slopes L is to M. This is the point for JW only, not for IP. And this next point is, if the slopes of the one of the lines represented by ax square plus 2hx square plus by square, ax square plus 2hx square plus by square. Remember this is a combination of two lines. The product of two lines L1 is equal to 0 and L2 is equal to 0. And for these two pair of straight lines, this is L1 is equal to 0 and L2 is equal to 0. For the slope of L1 is M1 and for the slope of L2 is M2 here. And these two slopes are, the first line slope is K times the second line slope. First line slope is K times the second line slope here. Then the condition for this one is 4K h square is equal to K plus 1 whole square into AB. 4K h square is equal to K plus 1 whole square into AB. This is the most important point for the JW here. Here these all points are related to JW only. And here first one is reciprocal slope and the second one is the slopes are in the ratio of L is to M, and the third one is, if the first line slope is K times the second line slope here, then the condition for this one is 4K h square is equal to K plus 1 whole square that into AB here. And the next one, ax square 2hx square plus by square is equal to 0. This is the pair of straight line represent the product of two lines, that is L1 into L2 is equal to 0 and represents a pair of straight line. If the slopes of one line, that is M1 slope and M2 slope, two slopes are there here, M1 and M2 slopes are there. M1 slope is nth time of M2 slope here. So the condition for that one is AB power n whole to the power of n 1 by n plus 1 plus a to the power of n into b whole to the power of 1 by n plus 1 is equal to 2h is equal to 0. This is the most important condition you have to remember here, where a and b values are coefficient of x square and y square respectively, and h is the 2h is the coefficient of xy here. Ax square plus 2hx square plus by square is equal to 0. This is the combination of two lines here, L1 and L2 is equal. This is the pair of straight line equation. And when the slope is nth time to the other slope here. This is the condition for when the slope is nth time to the other slope. Here the next point is, fifth point here. If the slope of one line of pair of lines, L1 is equal to 0 and this is L2 is equal to 0 here, and the pair of straight line equation ax square plus 2hx plus by square is equal to 0 is square of the slope of other line, is square of m1 square is equal to m2. m1 square is equal to m2. Here m1 is square of m2 here, square of m2 is equal to other slope here. Then the condition will be ab into a plus b minus 6h plus 8h cube. This is the most important condition for when the slope of first line is square of the other line. This is the condition for that one. AB into a plus b minus 6h plus 8h cube is equal to 0. This is the most important one. Here we have several points. Second point too, we have the relation between slopes here. This is the topic related to slope of pair of straight line. This is the point for reciprocal of straight line if the condition A is equal to B. This is the point where if the slopes are in the ratio L is to M, then the condition will be this one, and this one for if the slopes of the line is in the K times the other slope here, and this is the condition for if the slope is nth times the power of nth times to the other slope here. Here this is slope for square of the other slope here. This is reciprocal, this is L is to M, and K times this is nth power, this is nth power, this is square of. Here we have 5 points for the slope of the lines, and this is the condition for quadratic equation of slope of lines here. Here the next topic is angle between the pair of lines here. Already we have discussed the angle between two straight lines in straight line chapter. Angle between two straight lines. Angle between two straight lines already we have discussed in straight line chapter. Now we are discussing about the angle between pair of straight lines. The angle between pair of straight line we are going to discuss. And before discussing about this one, we have to discuss the diagrammatic part here. About discuss about diagrammatic part here. This is an x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is an x-axis and this is y-axis. This is origin 0, 0, O. Now if you look at this one, the proof for this one, in our material it is have only the statement, but we are discussing about proof also here. This is the most important topic for pair of straight line. When comes to IP, they will ask for 7 marks question for this one. So 7 marks question for IP when comes to IP. So listen carefully while watching this class here. So given straight line here, given the pair of straight line equation is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. This is can be considered as equation number 1. This is nothing but the combination of two lines, that is L1 is equal 0 and L2 is equal 0. These two lines are passing through origin. Why? Because it is a combination of two lines, pair of straight line L1 is equal 0, L2 is equal 0. Those two lines are passing through origin here. So that is nothing but here I am taking, that is L1 here. This is L1 and one more line. This is L2 here. This is L1 is equal 0 and this is L2 is equal 0. And here these two lines are passing through origin. So the lines can be the straight lines here. The straight lines L1 is equal 0. L1x plus m1y is equal to 0. This is equation number 2, and L2 is equal to L2x plus m2y plus is equal to 0 here. This is equation number 3. Why? Because here these two lines are passing through origin. That's why I am not taking constant term here. This is the equation number 2. This is equation number 2 and this is equation number 3 here. So equation number 2 and equation number 2. How we can frame this equation here? So the product of the pair of straight line is nothing but the product of L1 and L2 is equal 0. L1 and L2 is equal 0. This implies L1x plus m1y into L2x plus m2y equal to 0. Let's multiply the terms here. So what will happen? L1 into L2, L1 L2 into x square, multiplying this term with the whole expression here, and L1 m2 x into y plus m1, now multiply this term with all the terms here, m1 L2 into x into y plus m1 m2 m1 into m2 that is equal to y into y, that is equal to y square is equal to 0 here. Now L1 L2 x square plus L1 m2 L2 m1. If you take xy as common, what will happen? L1 m2 plus m1 L2 into xy plus m1 m2 y square. Now compare this equation. This equation can be considered as 4 by comparing 1 and 4, 1 and equation number 1 and 4, then a is equal to how much here? A is equal to L1 into L2. Next b will become here m1 m2, then h will become here 2h is equal to here how much here? 2h is equal to L1 m2 plus m1 L2. Here these are the three values we have. So this is a is equal to L1 L2 and b is equal to m1 m2 and finally 2h value. By comparing equation number with 1 and 4, 1 and this 4, we will get a, b, c, h values here. So after getting a, b, h values, generally from the straight line chapter, angle between two straight lines is generally, this is a figure, this is the angle between theta. Here also the angle is between these two lines is theta. So the straight line between, for example, L1 is equal to, here this is L1 and this is L2. L1 is equal to a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and L2 is equal to a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Here these two lines are straight lines. The angle between, if you want to find the angle between these two straight lines is L1 and L2, then cos theta is equal modulus of a1 a2 plus b1 b2 divided by square root of a1 square plus b1 square into a2 square plus b2 square. This is the angle between two straight lines, but here we want angle between two pair of straight lines. Here this is the formula for angle between two straight lines. This is only formula for angle between two straight lines, that is cos theta is equal to modulus of a1 a2 plus b1 b2 by square root of a1 square plus b1 square into a2 square plus b2 square. Here this is the formula for this one here. Now substitute the values of a1 a2 plus b1 with according to these values. Compare this equation with I am taking here, comparing this equation with a1x plus b1y is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y is equal to 0. Let's substitute the values in this expression. Cos theta is equal to the angle between two pair of lines is cos theta is equal to modulus of a1 a2 plus b1 b2 divided by a1 a2 plus b1 b2 divided by square root of a1 square plus b1 square into a2 square plus b2 square. Let's substitute the values of a1 a2 b1 b2 values in this expression. Cos theta will become, cos theta is equal to a1 is nothing but L1, a2 is nothing but L2 A2 is nothing but L2 plus B1 is nothing but M1, B2 is here M2 and divided by square root of A1 square. A1 square is nothing but here A1 square is nothing but L1 L2 whole square. A1 square is nothing but here L1 L2 whole square. A1 is L1 and L2 whole square plus B1 square is nothing but M1 M2 whole square, M1 M2 whole square. Next into A2 square is nothing but here A2 square. Here simply you can write, sorry, A is nothing but, now you can write A is nothing but here A1 is nothing but L1, B1 is nothing but M1, L1 square M1 square here. Now let's multiply here L2 square plus M2 square. Simply this is the value for this one here. So now here the values are in roots, separate roots. So I am multiplying, I am writing in single root L1 L2 plus M1 M2 divided by square root of L1 square plus M1 square. We can write like this, root 2 into root 3. For example, you can write directly 1 by root 6 if roots are in product. So in that way, similarly I am multiplying these two terms here. So L2 square plus M2 square. Now let's multiply the terms here. Cos theta is equal modulus of L1 L2 plus M1 M2 divided by L1 into L2 square root of L1 L2 whole square plus L1 M2 whole square plus M1 L2 whole square and plus M1 M2 whole square, M1 into M2 whole square. Here this is the final expression for this one. Here I am writing these two terms together and these two terms together here. So what will happen here? Modulus of L1 L2 plus M1 M2, this is modulus divided by L1 L2 whole square plus M1 M2 whole square, L1 M2 whole square plus M1 L2 whole square. Here we have a formula, that is, consider this is A and this is B and this is A and this is B. We have two formulas, those are, we can write here A plus B, A square plus B square is equal to A plus B whole square, A plus B whole square minus 2AB, and A square plus B square is equal to A minus B whole square plus 2AB. Why? Because if you expand this, A square plus B square plus 2AB minus 2AB get cancelled here, A square plus B square minus 2AB plus 2AB get cancelled here. These are the two formulas we required here. So I am keeping in box here. These two formulas are applied on this one here. So this is A square plus B square. A square plus B square is nothing but we can choose for this one is, so A square B square I am choosing for this one is here A minus B. So minus B is nothing but I am using this one here, A minus B whole square. So in this formula A minus B whole square is there. So A minus B formula I am using here. So that's why the expression will become cos theta is equal to modulus of L1 L2 plus M1 M2 divided by, is it appearing or not? So I am writing this one, here So this is the formula for angle between two straight line. Already we have written here, so no need of this one here. So I am erasing this one. For this diagram I am writing here. This is x, y, this is origin 0, 0, and this is L1 is equal 0, and this is L2 is equal 0. This is the angle between these two straight lines here. So now the continuation step for this one is, here cos theta is equal modulus of L1 L2 plus M1 M2 divided by, so I am applying this formula here. So what will happen? Square root of L1 L2 minus M1 M2 whole square plus 2 into L1 L2 M1 M2. 2 into A is nothing but L1 L2 M1 M2. So for this one, understand carefully here, for this one I am writing this total expression, and now the next expression for this one in this under root only, plus it is in the form of a square plus b square. I am using this formula here. So L1 M2 whole square plus, I am directly writing plus here, L2 M1 whole square plus minus of 2 into L1 L2 M1 M2. This is completely in the root only. This is will be the expansion of this one. This will be the expansion of this one. It is in the a square plus b square. So a plus b whole square minus 2ab. This is a square plus b square, a minus b whole square plus 2ab. In the formula of these two manner I am expanding this one. So this is complete value in under root only. So I can neglect plus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2 minus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2. So the final expression for this one is cos theta is equal modulus of L1 L2 plus M1 M2. So under root of L1 minus L2 M1 minus M2 whole square plus L1 M2 plus L2 M1 whole square. So by comparing this equation for the values of A, B to H, let's substitute the values here. Cos theta is equal L1 L2 is nothing but A plus M1 M2 is nothing but B. So divided by L1 L2 is nothing but again A minus M1 M2 is nothing but B whole square plus L1 M2 M1 L2 is nothing but 2H whole square. So again if you write this expression, cos theta is equal mod of A plus B divided by square root of A minus B whole square. 2 square is nothing but 4, H square is nothing but H square. This is the final expression for the angle between two pair of straight lines here. So where A comma B values are L1 L2 M1 M2 and H is nothing but L1 M2 M1 L2 here. This is the final expression to find the angle between the pair of straight lines here. So first understand the concept here. The angle between the pair of straight lines he is asking. So generally the angle between two straight lines is cos theta is equal to modulus of A1 A2 plus B1 B2 by under root of A1 square plus B1 square into under root of A2 square plus B2 square. That is the expression for two straight lines only. Here we have a pair of straight lines. So the pair of straight line equation, this is the one, x square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0, and from this is framed by taking two straight lines which are passing through origin. That's why L1x plus M1y is equal to 0, L2x plus M2y is equal to 0. I am taking two straight lines here. So L1 and L2 becomes this equation. So I am multiplying. After multiplying, I am comparing this equation with this equation. After comparing, we will get the values of A, B, 2H here. After getting this value, generally the angle between the two straight lines is cos theta is equal modulus of a1 a2 plus b1 b2 divided by a1 square plus b1 square into a2 square plus b2 square. This is a general form of angle between two straight lines only, two straight lines. The cos theta is equal to a value is nothing but L1, a2 is L2. According to the values I am substituting in this expression. It is in the form of 1 by root 2 into root 3. You can write directly root 6. According to that I am multiplying the terms here. After multiplying the terms I am expanding these two terms according to the formulas a square plus b square, a plus b whole square minus 2ab. You can write a square plus b square in the form of a minus b whole square 2 plus 2ab. The first two terms I am choosing for the formula of this one and the second two terms are choosing for the formula for this one. So after expanding this one we can cancel these terms here. So this is, if you substitute the values of a, b, c, a, b, h here, we will get the equation of angle between two straight lines here, that is cos theta is equal to modulus of a plus b divided by square root of a minus b whole square plus 4h square. And here we have sin theta also. Sin theta is equal to nothing but, generally you can write, I am directly writing sin theta is equal to 2 into h square minus ab by square root of ab minus whole square plus 4h square. This is the value for sin theta. This is the value for sin theta, and this is the angle between two lines in the terms of cos theta. This is the angle between two pair of straight lines in terms of sin theta. If you want to find the angle between two pair of straight lines in terms of tan theta, in terms of tan theta is nothing but sin by cos. Tan theta is nothing but tan theta is equal sin theta by cos theta. So here the denominators are same, so directly you can write sin theta is nothing but 2h square minus ab by modulus of a plus b. So this is the final expression for the angle between two pair of straight lines in terms of tan theta. This is in terms of cos theta, this is in terms of sin theta, this is in terms of tan theta. This is the most important one for the IP. This is for 7 marks question. You have to remember each and every point. This is a complete solution for the angle between two pair of straight lines. Already we have discussed angle between two straight lines only in last chapter.